My favorite swim memory is when we lost to Franklin Regional last year. And the reason why that's my favorite memory is because even though we lost the meet, no one was depressed or sad about it, and we actually kind of united as a team and made the best of it, and it ended up being a really fun night.
My favorite swim team memory is it's probably when last year our captain of the swim team, Nate Rowe, when he was recording his video before the actual swim meet, said we beat a swim team that we didn't end up beating. So when they played this video during the senior night, it was just funny because we didn't win that swim meet, but he said we did in the video.
My favorite swim memory would have to be Brandon Brewster's pre-swim meet hype-up talks, and they would just get everyone so excited and ready for the meet.
My favorite swim memory is going to Panera after Whippeals, and we would eat a lot of food, and it was really nice.
My favorite swim memory is probably any water polo game we played, especially freshman year when I scored the winning goal.
My favorite swim memory is it was last year when we lost to Franklin, but the entire team was singing to Party in the USA at the end of the meet.
My favorite swim memory is the energy that we had on Franklin when we won the section freshman year.
My favorite memory was winning the Franklin meet freshman year and breaking the 200 medley relay record last year.
Probably my favorite swim memory was last year when I was working really hard. I finally got moved up to varsity, and because of that, my times for my breaststroke, 100 breaststroke, decreased drastically. I was really happy about that.
Freshman year, after I think it was our second Saturday practice, the entire team planned to go to Eaton Park together. So me and Jake Sperry, we were the only two freshmen that ended up going. And so we took one of there's the one open, it's like a back room, and so they had a huge table it was mostly seniors and juniors and then us too. And so we thought we were gonna be just isolated at the end of the table, but all the seniors were really inclusive, and I don't know why I remember that specifically, but it's there, you know. So.
My favorite swim memory is when we beat Franklin my freshman year of varsity.
My favorite swim memory would have to be in the locker room before the plum meet sophomore year. It was certainly something, and I don't know, we were just yelling so much, and it was really funny seeing Dan's facial expression whenever we got out.
My favorite swim memory was probably at the Franklin meet last year during our pre-meet locker room meeting.
My favorite swim memory would probably be whenever me and my other teammates broke our team record in the 2 medley relay at Whippeals. And that was just such an exciting moment. All of our hard work and everything truly paid off, and we got to see it. And it was just so exciting. I hadn't felt like something like that and been so excited for something with swimming. So it was a really good memory.
Favorite swim memory is when me and the boys went to Taco Bell before the plum meet, and we all got a PR somehow.
My favorite swim memory is whenever we went to Taco Bell before the plum swim meet and we all got PRs.
My favorite swim memory is the pre-meet speeches given by Brandon Brewster, our captain 2 years ago.
My favorite swim memory is from sophomore year at the Franklin Regional meet where we were having our pre-meet hype session in the locker room. We got too loud and the coach had to come in and tell us to quiet down.
My hardest set was when I first joined the team sophomore year, and it was towards the end of the season, and we did 1250s as fast as we could do it. So as soon as we touched the wall, we got our time, and then we had to send off again, and that was really, really difficult.
The hardest set is just the hardest set because if you give up during the set and you just sit there, you end up just watching your friends swim, and you have to think that they're gonna get better and one day that they're gonna beat you.
The hardest set that I remember doing was 20 100s or something like that on 115, and you just had to keep going. You didn't really get any rest at all.
Our hardest set, okay, so that was our junior year. I think it was something like 17 100s on 1 minute and 20 seconds. Basically, you were having no rest, so it was a difficult set, I remember.
I can't remember what it exactly was, but it was some 500 set, and it was so long, and I had to swim with the really good kids, so I had to wear flippers, but I was still getting lapped. And I just remember walking out, and I just couldn't even, I had to lie down.
After telethon practice last year, we had to do a bunch of 100s, and if you didn't make the time, you had to redo it. It was just really hard.
My hardest set is when we had to do 20 100s, and if we didn't make a certain time, then we had to keep doing the 100s until we did all 20.
My hardest set was probably 20 100s on 110 last year.
Definitely the hardest set was one of the sets we did where we did 200 IMs, like 12 of them, and it was an IM day, and my arms were dead by the end of it because of all the fly.
A week ago, we did a bunch of 50s breaststroke on 50 seconds, and that was pretty tough.
Last year, Dan made us do 20 100s, and if we didn't make the 100 on the time, we had to do another 100.
Hardest set has to be this one weird set that Dan made us do, like probably sophomore year again, where he would put two of us in one lane and like pit us against each other, just swimming as fast as we could, like over and over and over again after it was like a distance practice.
The hardest set that I've done on the team was probably last year when we did the 20 100 freeze.
My hardest set, I mean, this set wasn't like, it was just I wasn't feeling too good that day, and we did 30-50 stroke, and I was just having a hard time getting up for like the first 10. It was just hard for me to get a rhythm, get a pace and everything. And then I was like, oh, I just did 10, there's 20 more. And I was like, I just gotta keep pushing. That was a hard set for me.
Hardest set is like last year during an optional practice, and we did like 20 100s on like a continuous decreasing time. And if we ever missed one, we had to do an extra one at the end.
The hardest set I've ever swam was 20 100s on like 1 minute and 25.
My hardest set has definitely been the 10 100 breaststrokes descending times fast.
Hardest set was, I know a lot of other people said this, but last year, 20 100s on a really fast pace. I think it was like 110.
What I'm gonna miss the most is the boys team and kind of just the brotherhood and the camaraderie of what we have here, and I'm just gonna really miss them.
I'm gonna miss the swim team environment the most. All the boys are just super nice, including all the females as well. They're all very nice people, and I'll definitely miss them.
I'm gonna miss my teammates for sure, because they're the reason that I'm able to push through swimming, like whether it be like a set or a meet. They just kind of make everything better for me.
Oh, definitely gonna have to be the people. I mean, we got a great team here, and it's just a lot of fun to mess around with everyone and just have a nice team spirit.
Either Chili's or walking into Petco with half the team and getting kicked out.
Chili nights and just taking showers at the end of practice with everybody.
I'm gonna miss the most about swimming is just the community and just like hanging out with everybody in the locker room and at Chili's after meets and everything.
I'm gonna miss going to Chili's after every meet with everybody.
Hanging out with everyone and the people, especially the times we spend at Chili's or hanging out sometimes at Grace's for events and ice cream social, that kind of stuff.
The people, for sure.
The people.
The team, definitely. I don't really know any other team at FC that's like it. We're like family, so.
I'm probably gonna miss Chili's the most after swim meets.
I think I'm just gonna miss all of my teammates because everyone here is so supportive of each other, and the team, we're all just such like a knit like group of friends and everything. Everything's so great. Like we've been through like thick and thin. Everyone's just so supportive of each other. I love it.
The people for sure. It's just, you know, fun to be around the group.
I'm really gonna miss the people that I swim with. I've made some long-lasting friendships, so I'm gonna miss that.
I'm gonna miss the people, of course.
I'm gonna miss everyone who's ever been on the team in the past 4 years.
I plan to pursue a career in Navy Special Forces. I plan to become a Navy SEAL.
My future plans, I'm planning on going to the University of Pittsburgh and studying. I emailed their swim coach, but I don't expect a response, so swimming may not be in my future.
So I'm going to hopefully go to a 4-year college and major in neuroscience, and I'll just take it from there, I guess.
To win the section, hopefully. So, yeah, gotta get that perfect record and win.
I want to go into chemical engineering, and I want to go to a 4-year university.
I plan to just go to college and graduate high school.
I plan to go to college and study civil engineering.
My future plans are to go to college and study biology on a pre-med track.
So my goal right now is to go to UPenn. I've applied ED there, and I hope that I can go for biology and eventually go to vet school.
Hopefully go to college, maybe pre-med. That could change. You know, it will probably change. I have no idea what I want to do. I'm pretty sure I want to go into medicine, but not positive.
I'm gonna do my gen ed at CCAC, and then I'm gonna go and do something with oceanography at Eckerd College.
I'm going to go to college somewhere in Florida, and after that, become an attorney.
My future plans are to go to college and hopefully med school.
My future plans, I'm going to Edinburgh University. I'm going to be swimming for the Fighting Scots, and yeah, I'm going to major in physical therapy.
Going to Dayton, Ohio for computer science.
I'm going to further my education at John Carroll University out in Cleveland, Ohio.
And my future plan is to be a computer engineer.
Future plans, number 1, we're going to win this section this year. Number 2, I'm going to go to college for engineering. And number 3, I'm going to become a Speedo model.
All right, well, my Chili's order is a simple 3 for $10. I'll either get the chips and salsa or a Caesar salad. And then I get the honey chipotle chicken crispers with 3 cups of ranch and fries and fries.
I always like to get, I forget what they were called. They're these mini burgers that are really good with like ranch and cheese and, oh, they're called Big Mouth Bites. That's what it was, yeah.
I like getting I think they're called the Texas fries for an appetizer, split them with someone, then get the chicken waffle crispers, or chipotle chicken waffle crispers, which are very good.
I like getting the volcano cake.
But they have like this combo meal, so I can get like a burger and something barbecued, which is really nice.
I don't really have a favorite. I order something different every time, so.
I think I like their, they have like the, what's it called? Their shrimp tacos. That's the ones I like the most.
That's so hard. Nachos, I guess, yeah.
What is it, the lava chocolate cake or whatever?
I either get the baby back ribs or the waffle or the fried chicken waffles.
I always get the $20 meal for 2, where I get the half rack of ribs and crispy chicken crispers.
And then do you eat all that yourself?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
There you go.